Hey everybody, I'm Tim Boykin and welcome back to another Gardendale Music's Tuesday Riffs with Tim. I've been doing like some demos and stuff lately, and before that I was doing more lessons, and I'm going to kind of combine the two today. I'm going to do a little bit of talking about this guitar I've got in my hand, and then I'm going to talk about something practical that can help you players out there, because that's really why I'm here. I'm a guitar teacher. But anyway, this is a 2013 model ESP LTD EC 256 Lemon Drop, and this guitar has kind of been the star with the new arrivals. Everybody that comes in oohs and ahs. You gotta see this thing in person to really appreciate how gorgeous it is. It's a lovely guitar. And it plays comfortably, and it's got a really fast skinny neck, and it gets a big fat tone, which I wouldn't expect from such a svelte guitar. Anyway, having said that, let's get on with some learning. Let's learn some stuff that's going to help us be better players. Every day as a player, I spend a little bit of time. First thing, when I first sit down to practice, the first thing I do is I do a picking warm-up. And I'm fixing to tell you exactly what I do every day. And here's the key though, you got to be consistent. If you want to be a good guitar player, you got to practice every single day. You don't have to practice for a long time, but you got to practice every day, just a little bit. So anyway, I've been trying to develop my flat picking and get better at that. That just means if you use a pick. If you use a pick, you're a flat picker. Okay, question answered. I usually start off doing timed tremolo picking drills, and this is just to warm up these muscles and to develop and have good hand posture for when I'm picking. I'd like to pretty much adhere to the standardized 45-degree angle with the pick. You can see I'm holding it between my thumb and index finger. I get a 45-degree angle, and I'll do time drills where I tremolo pick. So it basically goes like this. I'll turn on the timer and I'll go 1 minute. Lately I've been stepping it up. I've been going about 2 minutes. And you don't pick with your arm. You don't do this kind of Kenny Loggins type of strum. You want to really minimize movement to get the maximum amount of energy going in the smallest space. That for a minute or 2 minutes. I'll have a timer. Get a stopwatch, a timer. You probably got one on your phone, and I'll go a minute on, 2 minutes on, however long I'm going, and then take a break for a minute and let you know, because you're going to get sore if you do this. This is physical activity. Take a break. Go to the next string. Mess around with picking dynamics. You can hear as I do this if I move the pick around. You know, if you palm mute it, you get a real punchy sound, and if you play open, you get a really big whooshy open sound. Anyway, so if you do that time on each string, you'll get a good little warm-up for your right hand. Okay, so I've said that, and I'm going to touch on one more thing before we wrap it up. The metronome. Everybody knows I'm ogreish about the metronome. Metronome, metronome, metronome. Practice with the metronome every day. Once I get my right hand warmed up, I'll just do the standard. This is a standard, very typical, extremely common positional warm-up. I usually start at about 92 beats per minute. You got to figure out what your starting point is, and then work from there and develop from there. But you know, it's pretty typical to just start off doing like 16th notes and just go like. Obviously, you can keep going, and you got a metronome. You can track your own progress when you get good and warmed up. Bump it up 1 notch. Your hands will barely be able to tell the difference. 3, 4. much to listen to, but it's the first thing you want to do before you want to start playing pretty music on the guitar. Anyway, thanks a lot, and we'll see you next week at Gardendale Music's Tuesday Riffs with Tim. Woo!